Welcome friends, today I'm covering how to add photographs to the inside of ornaments. I call these photo glitter ornaments. We'll be using glitter as well. I found that glass works better, although you can use plastic. If I'm using a plastic ornament, I want to use copy paper only and a lighter color glitter. If I use a darker color glitter, it will show through and create a darker image. It does take a little bit longer to get this to stick. So I'll stick with the glass ones, and I'm really excited to do this one now because I found these disc ornaments. They're 3 inches. I found them at Michael's for 80% off, which is an awesome deal. You can look online to see if they offer them in your store before you go. This one's copy paper and this one's cardstock, so I'll show how to add these, starting with the copy paper first. First step is to stuff the photo inside the ornament. My photo is 2.2 inches round. I recommend the photo being 2 to 2.5 inches for a 3-inch ornament. Once your picture is cut out, the first thing to do is to roll it up so that it fits inside the neck of the ornament and place it inside here. Then I'm going to take a thin-pointed paintbrush to kind of hold this down in here. I'll use the brush to hold it like this. Step 2 involves using a liquid adhesive. Instead of using floor polish, I'm using Minwax Polycrylic crystal clear top coat. So this is a clear semi-gloss. The reason why I'm using this is because it's more readily available in hardware stores. When using Minwax top coat, I like to pour it into a container like this one. This is a condiment container that has a lid. As long as I keep the lid on it, this mixture will last for several months. Therefore, I can pour the solution into ornaments for the next several weeks. While pressing the photograph to the front side of the glass, I'm pouring a good amount of polycrylic into the bottom of the ornament. And I want to saturate my picture on the front and back sides. This is really important. Otherwise, the photo will be harder to position and the photo can look blotchy. Oh, that worked really nice. Wow. Then I'm centering my picture as I work with it. And I like to pour some of it back into my container so I'm not wasting it. Wow, this is working out super nice. Like it. The copy paper sticks really well to the inside of glass ornaments. Now I want to get rid of the excess glue underneath the photograph. I'm pressing the brush from the center outward so more of the liquid comes out. I want to make sure to seal all the way around the circle and get out any air bubbles and folds along the way. Now I'll pour out some more polycrylic into my container, repeat the process. Then I'll leave my ornament inside a cup so that more of the fluid comes out. I want to wait a few minutes before I add the glitter. Meanwhile, I can go on to the next ornament. This time I'll add the cardstock photo. I love this little picture of my niece and a little girl she babysat. We'll roll this one up and place it in here. You can see that the cardstock's a little stronger. Now I'm ready to pour the polycrylic into the bottom of the ornament. We'll hold the picture down and we'll go back and forth and just let it get super saturated. You want the cardstock to be wet throughout. I've tried a couple where I did more of the dry method and I found that this works better. And we'll pour some of this out. I definitely want to make sure I have the whole ornament coated too, so I can add the glitter in a little bit. And maybe we'll pull it up a little bit. I'll go to this side to get some of that out. And now I want to start to press from the inside outward to get more of that floor wax out. Okay, I'll pour it back into here. back to pressing it from the center outward. Get as much out as possible so the glitter is less likely to seep underneath and ruin the photo. You want to use a laser printer and not an inkjet printer for this. If you don't have a laser printer, you can take your photos to an office store, Walmart or Walgreens, any place that still works with photos, and they can print it with a laser jet for you. Okay, so I see that there's a little bubble right here, so I want to make sure I get all the bubbles out. Picture's nice and saturated. The milky appearance will dry crystal clear in about 2 hours. It will take 24 to 30 hours for it to dry completely. Okay, I still have quite a bit in here, so I'll let this one empty over here, and we'll move on to the next step. The third step is to add the glitter. I prefer to use fine glitter instead of chunky glitter for this part. I am using red glitter with the copy paper ornament. So you want to use a funnel when adding this. Makes it cleaner. You can look down in the materials and description below where it says more. It has the list of the materials and where I purchased them. Now I'll move the ornament around and shake it back and forth to cover the entire ornament with glitter. Let me put a little bit more in here. We'll check and see if it's covered well. It looks good. This one turned out very well, and we'll move on to the one with the cardstock. It looks like I got a little bump. I'm going to take care of this first before adding the glitter. That's the nice thing about allowing it to sit for a few minutes too, as you can see how the picture's sticking. One thing I did find out when working with these is, let's say you get a scrape in here, or you're missing part of the glitter, or your picture rips. It's best to take the picture out and all the glitter out and start again. It's really difficult to go back and fix something. The cool thing is, even if I let this dry for a week, I can wash the inside out, take the photo out, and I can reuse this glass ornament if I don't like my results. And that's looking much better. Cool. Now, while this has the milky finish, keep in mind it will dry like this. Now we're going to move on to this pink glitter, just in time for Valentine's Day. By the way, I was looking on the Dollar Tree website today, and they have pink little pine trees, kind of like a Christmas tree. It might be fun to make some ornaments like these and then hang it on a Valentine's mini tree, put it in a child's room. That'd be really cute. Really fun, pretty color. Oh, it's got a little pink behind it right now too. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. It's going to be hard to fix that. If I pour a little bit more glue in there, that's not going to work very well. Because I have a couple little holes here, I will pour a little floor wax on the side. The trick is to hit the spot with very little glue. Using too much glue will remove glue from other areas. And just keep it on the side. I want to stay away from the photo, otherwise it will seep underneath. I'm going to empty some of this out, and we'll see if we can fix that little area. And you can kind of see what I'm talking about if it doesn't work. So as long as you stay away from the photograph, you might be able to get it to work. Sometimes it's nice to see how to problem solve. So that's about as much as I want to do. This one is finished with the copy paper, and this one is finished with the cardstock. So you have a chance to see how they both work. We'll let them dry, and we'll come back and take a look at them. These are dry now. Here's how the ornaments worked out. Within the next 2 videos, I'll show how to do etching on the back and add color without a Cricut. Here's a couple more examples of glitter ornaments. If you'd like to see more photo ornament ideas, please leave a comment below and click the like button. Wishing you a happy year, my dear friends.